Hey there, Glenn with the Toy Temple, and today, I can't believe it myself, we're taking a look at the DC Multiverse Collect and Connect Lobo Wave Batman Beyond. And you know what? This thing, I can already tell, is fulfilling everything I wanted out of Mattel. Better paint, more recognizable characters. I mean, that's flat out Terry McGinnis, and it looks awesome. You got Terry over here looking a little older. The box is blue. The last time we reviewed one, it was the Super Friends Green Lantern, and the box was a little red, but I like the blue box now. These are very nice. The wave includes Kid Flash, Batman Beyond, Kingdom Come Superman, and Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. And then once you collect them all, you make Lobo. I did see Kid Flash at Target, but I passed on him. His little lightning bolt ears, they were a little crooked. I plan on getting all of them, because I want that Lobo. Flipping it around one more time, there's Terry once again. We're going to crack it open, take a look, and I hope you'll join me. And here's Terry McGinnis, Batman, out of the package, and I'm pretty impressed with it. It fixes quite a bit of what I complained about with the previous Multiverse Green Lantern release. They had a lot of issues with paint, articulation, things like that. I mean, just little things here and there. I mean, the Green Lantern didn't even come with a lantern, but this, Terry McGinnis, comes with so many accessories, and I love it. But focusing on the figure itself, we'll get to the accessories here in a little bit. The figure looks awesome. Looks just like Terry McGinnis from the show Batman Beyond. And if you've never seen Batman Beyond, I highly suggest you watch it because it's a lot of fun. You get to see Old Man Bruce, you get to see Terry McGinnis rise from just being a teenager into being Gotham City's Batman. This Terry McGinnis does it a lot of justice. The head looks great. I love the pointy ears. They kept those very pointy. The bat symbol here looks very smooth. And around it, the black is a lot more shiny than the matte parts of the arm. They're just not as shiny as the chest. The utility belt looks pretty solid. Alternating black with gray, goes all the way around. It's not removable, but it is adjustable. It was a little crooked, but you could reasonably switch it around. And that red dot's just a little off center. They decided to put the copyright info up there. I can't fathom why they would do that, but you know, you don't see Marvel Legends doing that. It's distracting, and I really wish they could have placed it somewhere on the thigh, you know, out of the way. Accessory-wise, he does have plenty, but unfortunately, he only has one hand to throw one batarang, so the fact that they gave 4 is a little much. And these batarings, they look pretty awesome, actually. They could fit with any other Batman that you have, but one thing I wanted to point out was they are painted red here on the sides. The molding process, it kind of left a few not looking as well as they could have. And it gets a little sloppy if they forgot to put the mold in all the way. The wing here slots right into his back thanks to a peg and the peg hole on his back. It's not painted, but it's nice to have. And then for extra hands, he does have flying hands, which will go very nicely with the wings. They have the same articulation as before. A little bit of ball and socket action. That way you can take them out. And they are on a hinge. And this one is particularly loose. He does come with this additional head. Fits with the shininess of the other head. Painted just as well. The white doesn't bleed into the black, and the black doesn't bleed into the white, which is nice. He's got kind of an angrier expression, and he's showing his teeth. And he's got that Batman dental plan because, you know, he's got those pearly whites. And as you see here, I've decided to put all of the accessories and swappable whatnots all over Batman. And I put the additional head on there. I put his little Mr. Roboto arms on here. Almost like he's doing a 5-second pose. And on the back, I've slotted in the wings into the peg hole using the peg. And it molds in there pretty nicely. Not the worst. It's definitely not molded all the way. There's some gaps, but it's not bad. Fits, and it's tight. It takes a little bit of work to get it back out, but it looks all right. And if you want to have them flying through the city, you can. With articulation, they're still struggling. I'll say that. But they're They're making strides. Single jointed elbows, and for a figure like this, he needs to be able to throw those batarangs. And it's going to be hard to throw those batarangs with single jointed elbows because he really needs that kind of precision to throw. The wrist helps though. It's got a hinge, rotates 360. His head is on a ball and socket, so you can kind of tilt it a little. Shoulders go out, they go 360. He's got bicep swivel. He does have, and I complained about this last time, he doesn't have ballerina legs. Because what they did was a hinge last time. This time, it's a ball and socket, which is so much better. Look at that. The thigh stays the same. It just makes the figure just look so much more realistic. He's got the thigh swivel. And a lot of these joints, they're very tough. So you'll have to kind of strong arm them in order for them to work. And he's got double jointed knees. One works better than the other. The lower ones definitely have issues. And at the ankles, they do go up and down, and they do have some pivot. And for your size comparison, I figured why not bring out the world's finest? You've got Batman, and you've got Superman, and they scale pretty well. They're 6-inch, and, you know, Terry, he shouldn't be as big as Superman, which is the case here. And they look pretty alright. They scale, they fit the line. Final thoughts on Terry McGinnis. This is a huge leap for the Multiverse line. It couldn't come at a worse time because I heard that Mattel may be losing the license and they're putting out great figures now. And I've bought three figures lately, brand new from the store because I just had to have them. And this is no exception. If you see Batman in the stores, pick them up. I know you'll have some Lobo collect and connect. It feels so weird saying that. Collect and connect Lobo pieces laying around like so, but he's a great figure. If you love Batman Beyond, get him. 4 out of 5. Terry McGinnis definitely is worth your time, worth your shelf space, and he's amazing. He looks so good. The bat symbol, great. Accessories galore. Why not? So with that, thank you very much for watching. Hit like, share, subscribe. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever watched Batman Beyond. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter @TheToyTemple. And remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.